Hello all, Seriously is here. Welcome back to Finishing Permadeath. And today we're going to finish something. We're going to finish getting the expedition rewards because we have not collected them yet on this Permadeath save. We've earned them on the expedition save, so we got them already there. And the other day we switched, yeah, I guess technically, yeah, the other day for both me filming this and for people watching this, because I'm planning on having this come out after that one. Anyway, the other day we did a bunch of stuff with the Quicksilver rewards and the Twitch rewards on this old save normal and the expedition save. We earned a bunch of things by switching between the saves and checking in with the stuff we had and making it become available instead of costing Quicksilver. So it doesn't automatically unlock the things for you, but it does earn you the ability to get them. Similarly, finishing the expedition grants all of those saves we visited the ability to get, say, the bubble jetpack. And we haven't done that. We didn't do that, I don't think, the other day either. But I didn't do it on Permadeath, and we're going to do that today. But we're going to check in with another Frontiers feature, the settlement. My settlement, I am loving. I'm very happy with it. I don't know if it's supposed to, but I think it's done growing. I have one saloon. I have over there behind the tower, I've got one tower. I have a market, one market. I have three starship docks, landing pads. I have a bunch of power stations. That's a power station. That's a power station. That one over there with the really cool balcony eavesdrop thing that we started on. I was standing on this. These things are neat too. We got that as a building piece. Uh, these things here. What do you call these? Awnings, I guess. Yeah, that's a power station somehow. Whatever. It's neat. I like it. But I've got like four of them. That was the last three buildings I could build. They came up three in a row. Power station, power station, power station. I think that's what they were called. Power something or other. I already had one of the two that are behind this starship Starship Dock where I'm parked. One of those two was there, and these two got built, and then one, I want to say over here. Don't know where, yeah, there, right there, that one went in. That was my third one, and I already had one from way back when over here. So I have four, I can't remember exactly what they're called, and they don't highlight, they don't tell you what they are when you go in them, and inside they're empty. Outside they have really good decoration. I'm pretty happy with how they look. Power substation maybe, something like that. Anyway, the market has been updated. Something I haven't tried, and I don't have a base computer here, but remember we were talking back before about the portable, not portable, but the placeable galactic trade terminal. So that's how it's going to look when we can place it in a base without putting it into a wall, which I think is pretty nifty. And it functions here. This is great. We don't need power on these things anymore, apparently, either, like on our bases. So this gives a, oh, I don't know if this is like, it's not space station access because this is a high economy system. So these are like, I don't know. This is low quantity stuff, so I don't know what I would compare it to. It's not exactly like a starship pilot at a trade post because they only have like 4 or 5 items, but it's sort of like that. And it's not like the trade terminal at the trade outpost itself, is it? Yeah, it would have these items at the trade outpost, but I thought trade outpost had more than this. Maybe not. Maybe this is just a trade outpost terminal, because this over here, this guy, is a minor settlement technology merchant, which I think is a super cool addition to any settlement. So I definitely recommend you get one marketplace at least in your settlements here. But you might not get the opportunity. It seems really random what buildings are going to get to place, and if you keep choosing landing docks like I did, I've got 3 landing docks. I wanted that to happen. And it did. I didn't get to choose, I just got lucky. But yeah, this sort of stuff. Glass. That's helpful if we're building a base around here. I already have a base on the planet, so we cannot encroach upon this settlement with building our own base, which you can do. You just put a base computer about 350 units away, 300 units away, horizontally. If you are going up and down, if you're building on a big, huge cliff away from your settlement too, you might not be able to trust that accurate gauge of distance from your base computer to the settlement. But yeah, about 300 units away, 350 to be safe. That should get you where you're going. And then you just build pieces all the way up until you're into the village, and you can just keep building. I don't even know if I recommend it. It can make stuff look really cool. What I might do, what I might recommend doing, because like I said, I can't do that here, is let's say we, whoops, didn't mean to rocket boot there. Let's say we put a base computer over there on that ridge where my base is. Of course, my base is like 9 hours away or whatever. 350 units away. And then we built pieces all the way to the lip of this. You can see where the terrain has been sort of modified to go flat for your settlement. If you build around the edge of that, where no other structures are going to appear and none of the NPCs are going to path, I think that might look really neat. And you can make it look like a much bigger village that you get to choose how big it gets. I don't know how that'll affect draw limits on consoles and lower-end computers like mine, but well, you could find out. All right, let's take a peek. Oh yeah, and that's another look. If we look in the bottom right corner there, the stranger will arrive in 43 minutes. That is a new change. As of, I think we are in 3.67 as I'm filming this, and 3.68 should probably drop on Monday. It went on experimental on Friday, I want to say. So we might have another patch before you're watching this even. Who knows for consoles? Unfortunately, consoles usually have to wait an extra day or two minimum, if not a week sometimes for Xbox. Get on the game, Xbox, you know. Approve these patches. This is a AAA game. It sells millions of copies. Well, I don't know. Sells millions of dollars of copies at least. I think the first time I remember the media discussing game sales and the profit and the shocking profit of them, I think was maybe it was the Halo 2 release. It was definitely a Halo game release, and they were mentioning how it was the biggest sale in history for any consumable fictional media. And I'm like, yeah, but like movies cost $10 and games cost $50. So selling 1 million copies of a game isn't like getting 1 million people in to see a movie. It's you're not going to make the same kind of returns on that, right? So yeah, games make a lot of money compared to other media, but they do take a lot longer to develop usually too. So we're here. We need exotic items from Quicksilver. We can check through here real quick. Let's go to unitemmed. Unowned, not owned. We've got a bunch of stuff available now because we bought it on the other save. So I am going to unlock everything. We didn't do this on the other save either. We did it on a couple of saves, but we only barely logged into these saves just to check what we had available already and if we could buy more stuff. Spend some of our vast Quicksilver on new items, which, by the way, I also want to go over. We saw them briefly up at the top before I switch over to not owned. Actually, obviously, they'd still be a not owned. Speaking of settlements, There we go. That's all the stuff that isn't a banner, right? Banner, banner, banner. Yeah. Or, like, what do we call it? A stackable item. Okay, great. These up here, these are the next items we're going to be able to unlock. These are base building items, decorations. And they're currently available in settlements. You can see these on display in many different settlements, depending on what you get. They might have different patterns on them. I think you can at least change the color, if not the pattern itself. Yeah, probably not the pattern. But some paint jobs of this base piece might hide that pattern better than others, might disguise it. This one only has the one set of colors, the black and copper and white side. So that's neat. Anyway, I hope to unlock these. We're already 84% as I film this. That's great. Good job, everyone. But now let's back out. I wish we could just back out straight to this menu instead of all the way out and having to talk away. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Expedition rewards. That's why we're here. Here's some more base pieces available. That's what I'd like to see. I want to get that. And the decal. Yes. Sure. Title. All right. All of these base pieces. They're really neat. There's the bio lantern. We were talking about that on the expedition save. That looks... Oh, I can't mouse over it, but if you look down there where I was going to move the mouse, it looks really cool. And we'll see how much it lights up. We might play with some of these today. That's really neat too. And I've heard of a glitch that'll let you actually resize this, so you don't have to play with it at the default size, which might be really cool. I would like to see this on, say, like a tabletop. I think that would make a really cool tabletop hologram. It's also a really cool walk-in hologram. I love it as a room filler. That's a really cool thing. So yoink. We'll yoink the bubbled jetpack trail too, and I think we'll go try it out because why not, right? And I don't think we can grab that one because I have 6 eggs already. Yeah. So we might have to do that instead of playing around too much with base parts today. Let's take a peek. Okay, on me I am carrying no eggs. Good to see. The freighter is in this system. Good. I've got 1 right here. Okay. I have 2 over there. Have I? Oh, that would be excellent if I've hatched all of them out and I only have the 2 eggs. Excellent. All you got to do is check. Similarly, if you have not yet collected your Expedition 2 reward on say it's a brand new save, and you just never thought to go and collect your Expedition rewards and get the Golden Vector, because they're all still here. If I start a new save, I have access to the Golden Vector, I have access to the Streamlined Jetpack Unit, which I love this. This is one of my favorite ones. Yeah, I can get all of this stuff. I can get the Normandy. You have, similarly to what I just said about the the egg up here that I'm going to grab right now. Boom. We got an egg. You have to make sure that you have room in your frigate fleet before you accept this. So don't accept this. I think they fixed the bug where you were locked out from ever getting it if you did that, and it'll give you an error. But yeah, you have to go make sure you don't have a full frigate fleet before you accept that, and you have to make sure you don't have 6 eggs already, because now I have a Whispering Companion egg to put on the freighter and worry about later. Indium. I don't need 1,000 indium. Where did I get that from? Yeah, I've already got 1,000 indium. Oh, probably frigate missions. I sent that out already. We don't have to do frigate missions today. Okay. All right. What do we have to do? We have to talk to Helios for a receiver, I bet. Yeah, derelict freighters. There we go. Thank you, sir. Let's put that away with the rest. We're going to probably be rerunning some of those, but maybe not on this save. I have a couple new saves to do some of this stuff on. Eventually, on survival. And probably pretty soon on my new Expedition normal save. I wonder what we should call that. Upgraded normal, normal plus, a normal plus save. I guess technically it's not a normal save yet because the expedition still has 5 weeks, so technically it is still an expedition save. Did we collect all the Twitch rewards? No, we don't need to do that. I've already unlocked everything that we earned through Twitch except the pets, and I already have 6 pets. I've already got all of this stuff, so I can click all I want and it won't do anything. So there's no point in really coming in here. Yeah, I got everything unlocked already. I could, however, if I ever need fireworks, I have 5 unclaimed packs per save to load me up on fireworks. So I could claim some fireworks. That's good to know. Save me some Quicksilver. You know what? Speaking of, I did say, good job everyone on progressing this. I did say, save me some Quicksilver. Let's earn me some Quicksilver, and let's see what we got available over here. Hopefully something good. Oh my gosh. Nope. Nope, we're not doing that one. No thank you. And we would have to wait quite a while for the next one. We could do this, because it'll earn us some fireworks without cashing in one of those packs. But instead, maybe we should go play with those base parts. Yeah, I think that's an idea. Let's take a peek at what we just unlocked. Aronium. That was out because I was building starship docks. Yeah, that's why that was away. It wasn't away. Alright, so where should we go to play with some of these things? I don't really have an R&D base on this save, so let's take a quick peek. What did we just earn? Okay, well, let's take a peek at our base list first of all. That'll help us narrow the choices down because see which ones need some what. My bases, we go back to the settlement, but that's, you know, like I said, we don't need anything there. Portal base, Isentome. You know what? I have done some updating of this base here, a little teeny bit with a couple of the metal and wood base parts, because it was built out of the old metal base parts, but they don't they don't hold up. They don't compare. They don't hold a candle, to be honest, with the new ones. So I wanted to replace some of them. But the new metal windows, you know what? Let's just go here, and while we're warping, I can keep talking. The new metal window ones with the door, what's it called? Frontage? Yeah, the frontage piece. It has a door on one side and a window taking up the whole other side. They have a really tiny window on the new metal walls. It's a really cool looking wall, but I wanted like full glass windows, you know, like we had before with barely any frame. The less frame, the better. So I combined metal with wood, and I think it looks really nice. So we're going to take a peek at that, and we'll play with the items that we got here for a little bit. We'll show them off, see what we can do with them. I don't know that I have the resources to build all the pieces we just got. I don't know what those things cost. There we go. There's the full wooden windows. And I don't know about you, but I don't see a single grain of wood. Oh wait, if we look up there, no, that's metal. It's all metal. But it's also full window. I still have the old concrete floor pieces in here. I think they look pretty nice, actually. And outside, there you go. That's how those windows look from the outside. Again, not really any wood texture. A little bit up there, a little teeny bit. Thanks to the new changes to how stacking and placing and overlapping items work, I was able to get the railing in on both sides of the stairs in this base, which is, I think is awesome. Put a new floor piece in. These stone ones look really cool. I'm very happy with those. I think that's the metal floor. It's pretty stormy here. Let's go back inside. I can barely see anything. let's get, there we go. Yeah, maybe we should head over to a different base, but I did want to show this one off with a little combination of new pieces with old pieces, but mostly the combination of metal with wood I thought worked really well. They don't like perfectly fuse like the metal pieces do with the metal pieces, but I think they look pretty good. Let's go into build camera, or screenshot mode works too. There we go. Really love the new glass effects, how it sort of subtly distorts things, curves stuff as you're looking at it. Looks great. And these new metal walls, see that's the size of the window. This is also the piece that has this excess edge here. Extruded, that's what it's called, the extruded metal wall. But the other window as well on the frontage piece here is not that big. It's a huge frame around the edge. You don't get a lot of glass showing. So I couldn't, and it's the same. That's what I mean. I wasn't using the frontage for these two pieces here. I was using this piece here, basically, this exact piece, except the non-extruded version. So I didn't want just a slit. You know, I think this looks really nice. We get a view of, wow, in camera mode, that looks really neat, actually. Look at that double effect. Huh. Because when I go in here, it doesn't look like that, does it? Oh, a little teeny bit. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's neat. If we didn't have the storm going on, we'd get a much better view. You can sort of see it in the background there in the middle. There's an archive right over there. Okay, so let's actually look at some of these build pieces. Build camera this time. Let's try. I'm not familiar super duper with all of the hotkeys. That's the word. Good, I can go through a door with the build camera. Okay. Oh, good. Thank you, Storm. Let's see. I'm in the delete mode here. We don't want to delete anything. Let's just build over here then. Let's see. What do we get that's new? Anything in here? This is just all just decals, posters. That's cool stuff. Posters are pretty neat. They have dimension. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got new stuff for here. Where would it be? Would it be down here? Oh, hey, I'm carrying an electric cube somewhere. Neat. Yeah, here we go. Cave Creeper. So, Cave Creeper is very neat in that whatever surface you're putting it on, it faces away from. So if we put it on a wall, it goes sideways. If we put it underneath something, it hangs down from above. And you can, how do you do that on here? G? Yeah, you can change the color of it. Yeah, that would probably suit this planet. I don't know that I want to actually place any cave creeper here. I'm going to, decorate the base a bit later. We'll get to it. That was one. Trogdo tulip. So marrow bulb, basically. How do you do things like scale R and F, huh? Wow. That's a pretty big marrow bulb. How big is that compared to the stair? Wow. That blocks the stairs out. Okay. These mushrooms. Oh, nice. This will go well on any mushroomy bases, like marsh planets. Nice. That'll go well with the other mushroom pieces we already had unlocked. There you go. That one there. Was that it? No, I swear there was another mushroom piece. Well, there was these ones, but this is another piece we just got. So these don't go sideways on a wall unless you go into free placement mode. What's that? V? Yeah, V. Free placement enabled, and then you can phase them into a wall. But as you can see, they will stick through that wall. There. If I can target the side again. Yeah, see, it's going through the stairwell into the stairs. You can see it on both sides of your wall. So it works great in a base like this just fine, as long as that outer wall isn't one you're ever going to see the other side of, or you want mushrooms there too, because you're going to get it on both sides. So one downside of that one. I haven't used any of these items we got recently. Not lately. We're going to have to work on that. Do like some monuments and stuff. You know, like a museum of all the base pieces. That's what I mean. Not a monument. I'm terrible at monuments. Alright, any new items in here? There's tons of new items, but you know what I mean. From the expedition, specifically. No. What else did we earn then? Oh, I really want to play with some of this stuff. The interior decoration pieces are really cool now. Lots of cool new things. How is tech panel new? Barrel fabricator. I've used these last. Bubble vat. Okay. Yeah, I want to try that out too, because this is not from the expedition. This is from doing Quicksilver missions and, you know, Nexus missions. Thank you everybody for unlocking that. But this here. So this, if we look at the menu here, it says scale RF, but it's grayed out and part cannot be resized. But if I remember correctly, what you would do is say go to this, and this can't. You see, that's not grayed out, so I can resize this. So let's do that. Let's make it smaller. And then I'm going to try to adjacency glitch to it, to the next part. Nope, I failed. And I'm on the next part now. So whoops, I don't back out. Go into build, go into delete pieces, go into build camera, go through the door, find that thing we did draw, and exit away. That costs a glass. Oh, that's annoying that I'm gonna have to carry a glass to do this adjacency. Oh well. Come on, animals. I'm trying to do a cool glitch here. We'll do it over here then. How do you like them apples? Alright, so back to this menu. Back to the bubble vat, and let's shrink it down again. We want to build one of these too. I love that you can resize this. This is going to be super neat. And there we go. Little teeny tiny hologram. Let's go take a visit while there isn't a storm. Can we walk through the whole item, or does the roof have collision? The middle has collision, but I can walk through the ring part. That's neat. That's about as small as you can make it, though. So that's good to know. That is good to know. Alright, let's get back inside just in case the storm does start up. Yeah, these automatically opening doors. Hey, that didn't close all the way. There we go. You saw that though. That was open a crack before we got to it, right? Like that one. Look at that. That is open. There we go. You too. Close. Okay. Maybe it's cold. We'll go with that. We'll go with that they're cold. Alright, back into build camera. I really wish they'd let us hit build camera before we chose a part. I'm having to hit the delete menu item, and then I can hit C, and then I can hit oh no wait, no, it's not C. What is it? Is it not? Whatever. Let's place a bubble vat. Let's take a look at that. I believe we're going to get bubble piping as a piece later on too. Can we play with the color of this? Go to the C menu, G. Can't change the color of this item, huh? That's unfortunate. But I bet the bubbles here are the same color as space. Well, maybe not, because look, we got a very pink nebula here. Oh, maybe we don't. Maybe that's the color of the nebula, or maybe there's a chromatic effect going on here. Because those bubbles don't look very pink. Could just be night. Yeah. Well, neat. Anyway, that's the bubble sphere, whatever thingy. What else we got? Anything else? Let's take a peek. There's this we got last time. We can resize that as well. Synthesis core. Oh, you know, I did put one of these in at the main base. We can go take a peek at that real quick. Like, it's only going to be a quick warp, right? Quickly, let's see what else is new before we warp over to the main isotome. I don't think anything else is new. It was just those items. Yeah, oh yeah, this is what I wanted to see. Can we, yeah, look at this. We don't have the items to build it, but look at the non-snapped wall piece. And, oh. Yeah, we can't snap the glass walls. Okay. Doesn't want to snap to any of those walls. Okay. Whoa, that was weird. It didn't want to let me back out of the build menu there for a second. Might have just been freezing up for a second. Alright, let's hop back to bases. Yeah, that was the one already. We're nearby, but we're not in the same system, so it might take a moment. But fortunately, there's only 2 planets in the system, so it shouldn't take too long to load in. The base itself has a lot of parts, though. And fingers crossed, it doesn't take too much effort for the game to handle it. I've found it much better lately. Much better. Well, hopefully 3.68 won't go back on any of that progress, but 3.67 has been pretty good so far. It was a little bit glitchy on Friday evening with online discovery services, but that was probably just busy. Oof, that's loud. Wow, everything seems to have loaded in before we got here. That's very impressive to me. Another change I've put in is I've put in these balcony railing pieces here on the stairs. I thought it made a nice little pattern and didn't get in the way too much of walking around the base proper. But where is... That's the Viking. Here we go. There we go. I got that thing phased in there. We now have a nice heated cooking surface here. A little tiny sun hidden in this walk. Alright, it's pretty loud at this base, I gotta admit. It's these things that I put up here. They make a ton of noise. Sort of wish we could power them down noise-wise, but keep them going appearance-wise. Oh, I gotta head back to, I got 18 minutes. 18 minutes. We've wasted a lot of time today. We are over time. We gotta head back to the settlement in 18 minutes to handle the next visitor. Who knows what he wants? Probably not another building. I haven't been asked to build a building in a couple of days. But that's okay. I'm really happy with the settlement. Super happy with Frontiers overall. Loving the expedition and the expedition rewards. Alright, well, until next time, everyone. Have a good time.